Hello, Los Angeles Dodgers fans. We've got fresh, exclusive videos and the latest updates just for you. Before we dive in, make sure to join our channel and hit that like button. This is the best way to stay on top of all the breaking news. The baseball world is buzzing with whispers that could change the landscape of the Los Angeles Dodgers for years to come. Rumors have been circulating that Paul Skenes, a name already carrying immense hype and potential, might be stepping into a role reminiscent of the legendary Clayton Kershaw. The mere thought of young talent being compared to one of the greatest pitchers in Dodgers history is enough to make fans' hearts race. While nothing has been officially confirmed, insiders suggest that the Dodgers management has been quietly evaluating Skenes as the cornerstone of their pitching rotation for the foreseeable future. The excitement isn't just about raw talent. It's about the aura that comes with the possibility of having a pitcher who could dominate the league for years, much like Kershaw did. Analysts are already drawing comparisons between Skenes' pitching mechanics, his approach on the mound, and the way Kershaw would dissect opposing lineups with a mix of cunning strategy and sheer skill. This potential acquisition could mark the beginning of a new era in Los Angeles, a bridge between the legendary past and a promising future filled with high-stakes games and unforgettable moments. Fans have been dissecting every clip, every highlight reel, and every statistical nugget related to Skenes. Social media is exploding with debates about whether he truly embodies the traits of a franchise ace. Some argue that the comparison to Kershaw is premature, suggesting that the weight of expectation could be overwhelming for someone so early in their career. Others insist that the signs are undeniable, pointing to his impeccable control, devastating slider, and remarkable composure under pressure. There is also speculation that the Dodgers front office sees Skenes not only as a top-tier pitcher, but as a symbol of a new identity for the team, blending youth, talent, and ambition in a way that resonates with fans across generations. If the rumors hold any truth, his integration into the rotation could redefine how the Dodgers approach games, strategy, and player development. The conversation around Skenes is no longer limited to talent evaluation. It's about legacy, pressure, and whether a single player can fill the colossal shoes left by Kershaw while forging his own legend on the mound. The media frenzy surrounding this speculation is already creating narratives that blur the line between reality and fantasy. Podcasts, sports networks, and YouTube channels are spinning theories, imagining scenarios where Skenes takes the mound in Dodger Stadium with a sellout crowd holding its breath. Some narratives suggest that he could instantly become the face of the franchise, leading the Dodgers deep into postseason battles year after year. Others, more cautious, warn about the immense pressure placed on rookies in the spotlight, hinting at the possibility of struggles that could either break him or define him as a future superstar. Within this swirl of excitement and uncertainty, one thing remains clear. The Dodgers fan base is captivated by the idea of a new Kershaw emerging in their midst. The potential storylines are endless, ranging from his first complete game to moments of brilliance against the league's toughest hitters. Every throw, every strikeout, and every inning pitched could be dissected and celebrated, turning Skenes into a cultural phenomenon well before he even officially takes the mound. Insiders also hint that the Dodgers' decision-making process has been meticulously calculated, weighing not just Skenes' physical capabilities, but also his mental toughness and adaptability. Reports suggest that team executives and coaches have been monitoring his development closely, evaluating how he handles high-pressure situations and long innings. The speculation extends to discussions about how he would fit into a rotation that has been historically competitive, with veteran presence and established stars guiding young talents. The potential integration of Skenes could spark a renaissance in pitching strategy, blending modern analytics with traditional wisdom. Fans are imagining how he would mesh with the team's culture, how the clubhouse dynamics would evolve, and how Skenes' presence might even inspire other young prospects to elevate their game. The narrative is rich with anticipation, as the possibility of a new Kershaw fuels both hope and debate, creating an atmosphere where every rumor feels like a headline in the making. Adding to the intrigue is the idea that Skenes' impact wouldn't be limited to the mound. His presence could energize the entire roster, encouraging pitchers and position players alike to raise their performance. Some analysts speculate that his work ethic and focus could set a new standard within the organization, potentially influencing how training regimens, game preparations, and even scouting priorities are approached. The Dodgers' scouting and development teams are reportedly thrilled by the prospect, viewing Skenes as a potential cornerstone not just for immediate success, but for a long-term dynasty. Fans are already imagining the excitement of home games with a young ace delivering dominant performances, the stadium erupting with every strikeout, and the echo of cheers reminiscent of Kershaw's prime years. The speculation, while unconfirmed, paints a picture of a franchise on the verge of a bold and transformative chapter, one that could solidify its status as a powerhouse while honoring the legacy of the legends who came before. Finally, the narrative surrounding Skenes is also capturing the imagination of casual observers and longtime baseball aficionados alike. The allure of comparing a rising star to Clayton Kershaw is irresistible, fueling endless debates about potential, talent, and the pressures of expectation. Every interview, every minor performance highlight, and every rumor adds layers to a story that is unfolding in real time across digital platforms. The Dodgers front office has, whether intentionally or not, created a scenario ripe for speculation, where fans, analysts, and media personalities all contribute to a growing mythos around Paul Skenes. As the whispers become louder and more pervasive, the excitement reaches a fever pitch, leaving everyone to wonder, could this be the start of a new dynasty led by a young pitcher poised to redefine greatness in Los Angeles? The intrigue is palpable, and the stage is set for a narrative that could dominate headlines for months, perhaps even years, to come. The speculation surrounding Paul Skenes continues to grow, with insiders hinting at potential strategies the Dodgers might employ to fully unleash his talent. Observers are imagining scenarios where Skenes could dominate the league, not only through sheer velocity, but through an uncanny ability to read batters and exploit weaknesses. Some analysts suggest that his presence could redefine the very approach to pitching in Los Angeles, with games potentially revolving around his starts and the strategic decisions that accompany them. The narrative paints a vivid picture of Skenes taking the mound with unwavering focus, commanding every inning with the kind of authority typically reserved for the most elite players in baseball history. Fans are already projecting the excitement of playoff runs fueled by his dominance, with each strikeout contributing to a growing legend. Even the subtle aspects of his potential impact, like mentoring younger pitchers and setting a new tone for preparation and performance, are becoming points of fascination. As whispers evolve into widespread discussion, the notion of a new Kershaw is gaining traction, blurring the line between rumor and the very real possibility of a transformative chapter in Dodgers history. The discussion among baseball circles has expanded to include not only his on-field performance, but also his mental resilience and leadership qualities. Observers speculate that Skenes could bring a new level of professionalism to the team, influencing everything from pre-game routines to mid-season adjustments. Some insiders suggest that his approach to preparation and focus under pressure mirrors the discipline of seasoned veterans, yet carries a freshness and adaptability that could invigorate the Dodgers roster. The potential ripple effect on the team dynamic is immense, with younger players possibly inspired to elevate their games and veterans challenged to maintain peak performance. Fans imagine a stadium charged with energy whenever Skenes pitches, a mix of anticipation, reverence, and excitement reminiscent of the golden years led by Kershaw. The rumor alone has already created a cultural moment, where every appearance, every warm-up session, and every minor update about Skenes is dissected and celebrated. The speculation has taken on a life of its own, and the Dodgers fanbase is holding its collective breath, eager to see if this young pitcher can fulfill the enormous expectations now associated with his name. The buzz extends beyond traditional media, with social platforms igniting debates and creating narratives that rival official reporting. Fans post clips analyzing his pitching mechanics, theorizing about how his style could evolve and imagining how he might adapt to high-pressure situations in the majors. Content creators are already building stories around his potential journey, speculating on challenges he might face and triumphs he could achieve. Some narratives suggest that Skenes might be the key to a Dodgers dynasty that balances youth and experience in perfect harmony, while others caution about the weight of expectation that could accompany such comparisons to a legend like Kershaw. Despite the uncertainty, the excitement is palpable, fueling endless discussions in forums, podcasts, and social media threads. Each rumor, no matter how small, adds to the growing mythology, making Skenes a central figure in conversations about the future of the team. Even casual observers find themselves caught up in the speculation, reflecting on how one player, still in the early stages of his career, could potentially alter the trajectory of one of baseball's most iconic franchises. Industry insiders also hint at possible tactical innovations the Dodgers could explore with Skenes in the rotation. Analysts speculate on matchups, pitch selection strategies, and how his unique abilities might allow the team to approach games differently. Some suggest that Skenes' mental approach could allow him to excel in high-leverage situations, redefining what it means to be an ace in the modern game. The Dodgers might even adjust their overall rotation and bullpen strategy to maximize his impact, creating a domino effect that influences every level of the team. Enthusiasts imagine detailed scenarios where Skenes' presence forces opponents to reconsider their batting orders and strategies, giving Los Angeles a psychological edge. The speculation is so thorough that it touches every corner of the organization, from player development to scouting, suggesting that his integration could shape the franchise's philosophy for years. The narrative captures the imagination, offering a vision where the Dodgers are not just successful, but strategically revolutionary, with Skenes as the centerpiece of this potential transformation. Fans are already imagining the excitement, the drama, and the unforgettable moments that could define his early career. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, so drop a comment below. Another element fueling the rumor mill is the comparison of Skenes' projected career trajectory to Kershaw's legendary path. Analysts debate how soon he could reach elite status, how quickly he might adapt to the pressures of major league competition, and whether he could sustain dominance over an extended period. Some suggest that his statistical potential rivals the early career highlights of Kershaw, while others caution that expectations must be tempered with patience. The conversation has transcended numbers, evolving into a broader discussion about legacy, cultural impact, and the intangible qualities that make a pitcher truly unforgettable. Fans envision a stadium erupting with every pitch, imagining playoff victories, game-changing performances, and signature moments that could anchor a new era in Los Angeles. The speculation has taken on a mythic quality, as if Skenes' very presence on the roster represents a symbolic passing of the torch. Even the uncertainty itself is compelling, as fans and analysts alike debate endlessly, drawing intricate scenarios and narratives that keep the excitement alive day after day. It is a captivating mix of hope, curiosity, and anticipation, making the rumor irresistible to anyone following the Dodgers. Finally, the story of Paul Skenes as the potential new Kershaw is more than a simple rumor. It has become a cultural phenomenon within baseball fandom. Every discussion, every highlight, and every analytical breakdown contributes to a growing mythology around his name. The Dodgers fan base is not just imagining a talented pitcher. They are envisioning the embodiment of a future era, a symbol of ambition, resilience, and the promise of dominance. The speculation paints a vivid picture of a stadium filled with anticipation, of games defined by strategy and precision, and of a young athlete navigating the pressures of living up to a legend. While nothing is official, the excitement surrounding Skenes continues to build as fans, media, and analysts alike contribute to a narrative that feels almost tangible. The prospect of a new Kershaw shaping the next chapter of Dodgers history is electrifying, keeping everyone on the edge of their seats, eagerly waiting for the moment when rumor might finally meet reality. It is a story that has captured imagination, sparked debate, and set the stage for what could be one of the most compelling journeys in baseball in years. Finally, speculation about Bichette joining the Dodgers has ignited discussions that stretch across multiple dimensions, from athletic impact to social influence, economic strategy, and fan psychology. Rumors suggest that executives, agents, and advisors are carefully choreographing every step, ensuring that when, or if, the move is confirmed, it will maximize attention, engagement, and market impact. Analysts predict that the narrative itself may become as significant as the actual performance on the field, with every detail scrutinized and celebrated as part of an unfolding saga. Fans, media, and commentators are all part of a collective anticipation, debating possibilities, projecting outcomes, and imagining the cultural and competitive ramifications. The speculation fuels a sense of urgency and excitement, a feeling that something monumental is not merely possible but imminent. In this swirling mix of rumor, expectation, and strategic maneuvering, Bichette is positioned as more than a player. He is a catalyst for conversation, a symbol of ambition, and a potential pivot point in baseball's ongoing story. Whether the whispers crystallize into reality or remain tantalizing conjecture, the narrative has already captured imaginations, ensured attention, and reinforced the idea that in modern professional sports, anticipation and storytelling can be just as compelling as the game itself. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.